We got the test motor here, baby. 5.3, bowled out to a 6.0. Test motor, baby. Stock pistons. I'm gonna do a little something with it, figure out what it's gonna do. Got a spare sitting back here. 6.0, fresh rebuild. That's right, baby. Got them stacked up around here. Got them bitches stacked up, baby.
That's right. LS or LT, he gon' make it pop. That's right. Down in Fort Worth, wrenching round the clock. That's right. Willie Rebuild, they call him Mr. Miyagi. Tools in his hand, moving fast like a Kawasaki. Swap so clean, lead a block and shock. That's right. Torque so mean, make the pavement talk. That's right. If you need it done right, bring it to the OG. Willie got the keys to the muscle car trophy. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
What's up, gang? It's Willie Rebuild back with another one. That's right. Early morning action, gang. We got something tucked away in the garage. Well, actually, we got a few things tucked away in the garage. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a like, thumbs up, baby. Turn on them post notifications. I told y'all don't know when old Mr. Miyagi gonna drop a video. Might be any day of the week, any time of the day, gang. But enough talking. Let's go ahead and turn this camera around and see what we working with. That's right. Let me bring y'all over here on the other side, cause that's where all the action at. We got something tucked up under there. That's a pretty situation. I got the 6.2 back from the machine shop for Lil 5.0. It's wrapped in plastic. I gotta go get another roller from the shop cause I had it sitting on this roller right here, but I said, let me go ahead and put my motor on the floor, cause this motor right here is a much better situation, expensive piece of machinery, gang. So I had to put that old 6.2 right here on the floor for the time being, so we can keep this thing here nice and pretty for when we get ready to put it in the car. I got the heads right there for the 6.2 valve job. I'm gonna upgrade the springs and all that in it when I get the cam kit. But let's go ahead and pull this here off so y'all can see. Let me get it out here for y'all, gang. Let me roll it out. And we gotta be careful here. We don't want to flip this thing over. We don't want to flip this thing over and have to pay for this. This right here might put old Mr. Miyagi out of business if I gotta pay for this, gang. But let me let y'all get a little sneak peek of this pretty situation here. There it is. Y'all see that there, gang? Now, I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is yet, but it's a blueprint motor. And only thing I'm gonna tell y'all is it ain't no fucking LS3. You can bet your last dollar on that, gang. So what we gonna do now is we gonna cover this back up, cause we don't even want a speck of dust to get on it, gang. We want it to be nice and pretty when we put it in what it's gonna go in. And that's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that right now. But now, what I'm getting ready to do is we got everything falling in place at the same time. we about to get ready to go and get the test motor. See that? Old Mr. Miyagi, he be talking shit, but everything I'm telling you is gonna happen, baby. It might take a little while for it to happen, but eventually it's gonna happen. So let me go ahead and get this pretty situation here covered back up. Let me get that cover back up, and we gonna go pick up the test motor. And what I'm gonna do with the test motor is I'm gonna let y'all pick out the cam specs and stuff on it, and eventually when I get finished testing it out, it might be under the hood of one of y'all cars, gang. That's right, cause I'm gonna sell it, because I got this right here, what I'm gonna put in Lil 5.0, but I gotta test the motor out for y'all to make sure that the motor, trans, and everything good. That way when I pull it out, I can sell y'all the complete package. Motor, transmission, wire harness with the ECU already tuned. All you gotta do is drop it in your car, gang. That's right. Let me get this motor covered up, and we go and pick up the test motor. Yes, sir. All right, gang. We done made it. We done made it over here to the shop. Just come back from picking up the test motor. I'm about to turn the camera around. Walk y'all through what we got here, gang. So what we got here is we got a 5.3 block, and what we did is we took it and machined it all the way out to a 6.0. Now, we didn't put new pistons, we put some used good pistons in it, but it got new rings and all that in it. It got new cam bearings in it. It should be 4-gen rods in it. I haven't checked it. I haven't checked the game, but fuck, I can't even see in there. Yeah, it look like he got the 4-gen rods in it. Look like he got the 4-gen rods in it with the floating wristbands. But yeah, what we gonna do with it is we gonna put a cam in it. As you can see, new new cam bearings and everything in it. The engine been completely machined, of course, because we had to bore it out to get the 4-inch bore on it. But what we gonna do with it is we gonna stick a cam in it. I'm gonna probably put a set of 799 heads on it. Y'all go ahead and get in the comments. Let me know what type of cam y'all want to see in the test motor. And what we gonna do is we gonna test it in 5.0. We gonna test it in 5.0 first. I might take it and put about 1,000 miles on it. The main thing we want to do is see if it's gonna try to run hot or have any kind of issues like that. The machine guy said he never tried it. The most he went out, the most he bored a 5.3 out to was a 5.7. Basically a LS1 iron block. Justin the tuner said they tried it twice. He said that it worked out good. The walls was too thin to try to run a power add on. He said so long as the engine is being used in the NA setup, then everything will be good on it. Now, you probably have some guys wondering, what's the sense in boring it out to a 6.0. The reason the machine shop guy wanted to try it is because the cost of the cores out here in Texas for a 6.0 have went up. I know you're gonna have guys in the comments that's gonna say they can get a 6.0 for $200 and $300 where they at, but that's the thing. We not where you at. We in Texas. You may be somewhere else. The problem with what's going on out here is supply and demand. You got a lot of guys that's doing swaps down here. And the 6.0 is the go-to motor coming from the junkyard. So you got a lot of guys that's trying to get that same engine, which makes the cost of the cores go up because the engines start to get scarce. So that's the reason why this guy want me to test this engine out to see what it's gonna do, and let him know the results so he can know if it's safe for him to start taking 5.3s to make 6.0s. We already got a lot of guys around here that's taking the 6.0s and turning them into 6.2s for the same reason, because the cost of the cores are going up. And if the cost of the core going up, then the cost of the engine go up. So that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do with this test motor. We gonna drop it in 5.0, see what happens. I'm kind of undecided on the transmission. I got a 4L60 transmission right here. I'll probably take this transmission, send it out to get it rebuilt, and stick that behind it. But also too, what I'm thinking about doing is, I'm thinking about going get a 4L65 and put the 4L65 behind it. Is a tricky situation, gang, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make less work on myself, because this engine is not going to stay in the car. So I'm kind of torn in between putting the 4L65 behind the 5.3, and that way I can use the 4L65 for my 6.2. I kind of wanted to put the 6-speed behind. I kind of wanted to put the 6-speed behind my 6.2, but I'm trying to cut costs because I'm gonna have to buy 2 wire harnesses. I'm gonna have to build 2 transmissions. I'm gonna have to buy 2 converters. And the 6-speed rebuild is kind of expensive. So what I was thinking is I can take and get a 4L65 built, put behind the 5.3, leave that in when I put the 6.2 in. Take this transmission right here and rebuild it, and put that behind the 5.3/6.0 when I turn around to sell it, because I want to sell it a complete package. I want to sell it engine, transmission, wire harness with the ECU already tuned. That way, whoever buy it, they can drop it in their car, hook everything up, and they ready to rock and roll. The motor done already been tried, testing, and proven to work. But it's just gonna take some figuring out on my end to see what's gonna be the most efficient, cost-efficient way for me to test this motor, and then move forward with the motor that I want to keep in my car once it's all said and done. But enough of talking about that. I still need to get a set of heads for it. I got one head. I got one $799. I might go to the junkyard and get another $799 head, and then send them both to the machine shop and get them freshened up. We got the wire harness in for the Monte Carlo. We got the wire harness in. I gotta go pick up my guy AC bracket because the AC bracket that he have is a pain in the ass to fuck with, and it's not gonna work with this bracket. It's a AC bracket that's meant to be ran with a stock alternator bracket. So what we came up with is I'm gonna get him an ICT billet bracket and I'm gonna paint it black for him so it can match this alternator bracket. But that's a later date, couple of days out. We gonna be on the Monte Carlo, getting it where we can fire it up. But what I wanna do today is, I wanna get back on Mr. Kenco. I need to get Mr. Kenco fired up. I'm gonna try to get that done by the end of the week, gang. Cause we gotta get Mr. Ken on the road. It been here a while. I got everything to finish it up. I just been back and forward with picking up parts. I went out of town to pick up an engine, a 6.2, for another customer that's on the way. I got another 6.0 back here. Well, this here is a real 6.0. This is not bored out. I got that motor there, freshened up. The customer, he was gonna go with a 6.0, but I ran across a 6.2 and told him I can get him the 6.2, and he wanted to go with the 6.2. So this is just a motor here that I got on standby, and we just got a lot going on in the shop, gang. And old Mr. Miyagi is only one man, so I be all over the place sometime, and that's just what it is. But we gonna get it all figured out and everything lined up and taken care of how it need to be taken care of. But I'm just bringing you an update and showing y'all what's going on over here in the lab and what y'all can be looking forward to. That highlight video coming on Mr. Kenco, that's coming in the membership. Like I told y'all, I finally got the wire harness for the LS Monte Carlo. I'm gonna drop that in the membership, and then I might take that one out when we get to 10,000. Some of the stuff I might redo on the channel that I'm doing in the membership. Once we get to 10,000, gang, we gotta get to 10,000. Y'all want to see Willie Rebuild pull a tricks out the bag? We gotta get to 10,000, baby. We done got to 8,000, and now we back pump faking around. 1, 2 subscribers here and there. Share the videos. Keep the post notifications turned on. What else I had to tell y'all about? I don't know what else I had to tell y'all about, but oh yeah, I knew what I wanted to tell y'all. So, y'all see me dealing with stuff like this engine right here. I don't want to take it out the plastic. We got this other engine back here that I'm getting ready to assemble and get it up out of here, because this engine here is part of this engine and this trans. This is a brand new trans. Look how much dust it done got on it, gang. See that? That's a brand new transmission. See all the dust it got on it? That's a part of this stuff that's over here on the wall. So I'm getting ready to take all that stuff out of here. I'm about to bring all that and put it in storage. But the thing that I wanted to tell y'all is the reason that you see me dealing with the machine shop with these engines is to help the guy that don't want to go and spend 10,000, 17,000. I got an engine in the garage. The engine I just showed y'all, that engine was almost $18,000 for that engine. Everybody can't afford to do that type of swap. And I understand that. So that's why I still deal with the machine shop with rebuilding the engines to make it cost effective for you, the customer, the guy at home who don't have $10,000 to spend on just a motor, don't have $17,000 to spend on just a motor. We're not talking about a complete swap. We're not even talking about a transmission. We talking about engine only. That's it. No accessories, no wire harness, none of that. So that's why I still offer the rebuild engine, the Willie rebuild engines to the guys, because I know that everybody can't afford that. Everybody finances is not the same. So I try to give different options to the customers when it come down to doing the swap. Everybody can't afford a Harley. That's why you still see me run the factory style ECUs on some cars. I try to work with the customer budget, not just deadlock, hey, I'm using Harley and that's it, that's all. I try to make it affordable as possible, but we not about to cut corners, because to me, this stuff here is budget. The price that I charge for one of those engines is cheaper than Summit. That 6.0 at Summit, long block, I want to say that 6.0 gonna cost you about $7,000 at Summit for a long block. I sell a 6.2 for that long block when I can get them. You gotta wait, you gotta be patient sometime. I just got 2 of them back to back, one for me, one for the customer. But not all the time the engines are accessible like that. And I got guys that's sitting and waiting on them to come that call me and let me know as soon as they touch, what you want me to do? You want me to pull it or not? And even then, I still have to wait. Sometime I can get them, sometime I can't. If you in a rush, like the guy messaged me the other day that needed the swap done in 30 days, if you in a rush, then guess what? There's always a way to speed up the process. And that's spending that money, baby. You don't want to wait to get the 6.2 from me? Well, we go take a trip to Summit and you go spend 10 grand. You want the swap done in 30 days, and I tell you I charge $5,000, and I already got a list of people in line that done paid a deposit to get their swap done. You want to jump the line? Give me 10 grand. I'll get that bitch ready in 2 weeks. I'll go around the corner and get the tech guy in Chicago Shorty, and all 3 of us will knock that bitch out in 2 weeks. That's right. We'll give you the VIP treatment if you in a hurry like that. You want that motherfucker done the next day, you gotta pay. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing to slave on your car, say fuck everybody else car, because you want your car back in 30 days or in 2 weeks or whatever the situation is. You want that shit done fast like that, take it over there to the big shop. The big shop gonna screw your ass around. They gonna tax the fuck out you, and you might still find yourself over here with old Mr. Miyagi, gang. That's right. It's Willie Rebuild telling y'all the test motor coming soon. It may be in your car once I see what it's gonna do. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, gang. I'm out of here. I got a lot of fucking work to do. That's right.